Yo guys, it's another day, it's another underdog mentality monster session, guys, and today I'm going to be showing you 4 exercises, light weights, dumbbells only, so you can do this perfectly from home. If you only got light dumbbells, I am going to make them feel like a ton of weight. Shoulders and traps on fire. So we're gonna be killing the shoulders with light weights. Sometimes you just don't have time to hit the gym, so this is a perfect session for that. I will teach you how to train like a pro, how to make a lightweight heavy. And guys, the reason I have a tank top on me, I know you're totally mind blown. Why does this guy wear a shirt? Because I just dropped new merch. We got 3 new t-shirts and 3 new tank tops, guys. So if you want to rep this brand, the underdog mentality, we got the lion mentality, we got the hardcore, and we got my favorite, the extremist. Because everything worth doing is worth overdoing. Moderation is for cowards. So check the merch out here, guys. And now, let's build some shoulders. All right, guys, exercise number 1 is T lateral raises. Now, what does that mean? You are starting from the side, guys. This is a lightweight we're making heavy, so you are not allowed to start from front and explode. You're starting directly from the side, standing like a soldier, in power position, head up, everything in tension. And now you're doing a lateral raise, and then you're coming with the hands together. What is very important, when the hands are coming together, you do not let your shoulders fall forward. You maintain power position. It is crucial. Otherwise, if you're coming forward, the traps will take over all the work of delts, and the delts will do rarely nothing. So here, you're focusing on keeping the tension in your rhombs. You're squeezing your shoulders back as much as possible, moving forward, and then coming back in exactly the same way, and coming down. Now this, you need to be doing light, because this, believe me, it's time under tension like crazy. But we're doing this in a drop set. How do you drop set from this? So when you cannot do the perfect movement anymore and you feel that dumbbells are coming too low, you cannot do it. You take a deep breath and then you pump it out. And then you are allowed to go explosive as hell, and then the movement don't have to be perfect. But at least 8-10 reps need to be totally perfect before you start explosive. So adapt the weights accordingly. And this is how the exercise looks in action. Power position, number 1, straight out to the sides. Hands together, out again, meeting. And where do you breathe? You breathe on the way down with the dumbbells to the starting position. And now how high you want to take the dumbbells? Slightly above the shoulders. So in front of your face. And when you start feeling that you cannot do it anymore, you take a deep breath and you start explosive. Trust me, guys, I love this movement. If I'm doing heavy, I still use this as a superset and burnout. But if you're just doing light, do 8-10 reps on the first perfect one, and then do 8-10 explosive one, and I guarantee you, guys, all parts of your delts and your traps and your power position will be on point. All right, guys, 1 down, 3 to go. But first, subscribe, like, share, notifications on, and check the merch out, guys. It is fucking sick clothing, man. The quotes on the back is exactly what we stand for. Ow! All right, guys, well done. First exercise down, 3 monster exercises to go. And now that I pushed you on my t-shirts, for all you haters out there, yeah, I'm getting billions in from these t-shirts, I can come back to myself. Woo-ha! Next exercise is 3 exercises in 1. Trust me, you will have to drop down in weight. You have to take in lighter dumbbells than this. I'm doing with the same weight because anyway, it was too light for me. But trust me, this is a monster exercise. 3 exercises in 1. The first starting exercise is lateral raises from 45 degrees angle. So this is your starting point. A full lateral raise coming down to 45 degrees and back up again. And when you max those reps out, when you feel that you cannot come back up again, next exercise is full range of motion lateral raises. Then you max those out. And when you start being too tired to be able to come up all the way, now you're doing from 0 to 45 degrees. Only these ones. So max out all of those. I won't tell you how many reps because you know very well how many reps of them to do. All of them. What to think about is 2 things. Power position, number 1. Number 2, keep your hands leveled. That means your hands are not changing in any way. Just keep them exactly straight. And another thing, number 3, pull slightly backwards, because then you're engaging the rear delts and you're helping yourself to stay in a power position. If hands going forward, it's harder to stay in a power position. So not much more to explain here, guys. You all know what a lateral raise is. This is how it looks in action. And 45 degrees and up again. And when you max those reps out, you're doing full lateral raise. And when you cannot come all the way up in a full lateral raise, now you're doing from 0 to 45 degrees. Woo! What that does, well, that fucking puts you to sleep. It murders your delts. Trust me, guys, this is amazing system that my boy Aaron, if you see this, bro, thank you for this. He showed me this one. Fucking total burnout. And if you are training with a partner, what he does, he at the first 45 degrees puts his hand under, so he decides how low you can go, and he makes it hard for you. Then on the full lateral raise, you're doing your own thing, and then on the 45, he stops you, so he decides how far can you go. And believe me, when you do it with a partner, it's a fucking mad exercise. Well done, boys. Halfway. I hope you already subscribed. If not, then do it now. I hope you put the notifications on and watch the whole video, because the next two exercises are as beast mode as these ones. All right, guys, and the third exercise is a burnout for mainly the front delts, because we've done laterals, we've done the T rows, which activates mainly the side, the mid and the rear delts. Fronts work as well, but that's the main muscle. And now this exercise is mainly for the fronts. Same thing like everywhere, power position always maintain. And what is the exercise? Where it's a front raise, a double front raise. So you're raising both of your hands, but you're not coming back down. What you're doing next is you're coming in all the way to the chest. Why? Because it puts longer time under tension on your delts, and it puts time under tension on your romps and traps. That means it trains your power position. So after you come up in a front raise, into the chest as much as you can, you're trying to touch the chest, back out again, and then you're coming down, and that's 1 rep. And then you keep rolling on this one. Guys, trust me, power position has to be maintained. If you cannot have a power position here, find a bar where you can lean against, because as soon as you start leaning forward, that means you just don't have the strength to keep up these dumbbells with your core, with your back, with your romps, traps in a power position. And this exercise cannot be done heavy, it has to be light. So if you have so weak core and back and traps that you cannot keep these light ass dumbbells in a position where they don't affect your body's positioning, you got some real problems, brother. You have to strengthen your core. There is episodes that I showed how to strengthen the core, work on that shit. But this itself can be a core strengthening movement. So work on this, but focus on the core. And for you guys that feel that no problem, my body is in stability, I can keep it, then you just keep rolling as heavy as your shoulder lets you. And this is how it looks in action. And now where do you breathe, guys? You don't. You breathe in, you brace your core as you would do in a squat or a deadlift. Everything is super tight, and then you don't breathe out until you come down with the dumbbells again in starting position. Woo! This is a total burnout. And now, for you guys that want to do a superset on this one, what you do when you feel that you cannot keep control anymore, then you just rep out normal front raises. And believe me, guys, your whole upper body is getting madly trained on this one. All right, 3 done, 1 to go. Let's go the final. All right, guys, well done for you watching this far. Last exercise. That shows me that you're dedicated and that you want to change. Guys, I have released the biggest transformational coaching I have ever done. So if you are looking to get coached by me, this is your chance right now, guys. Drop me an email, I'll explain to you everything how it works. There is different packages from low to high priced to fucking extremely high priced. Guys, last exercise, we've hit fronts, delts, rear delts, the traps. They have been working on every single exercise, but we haven't been focusing on them. And this exercise, we're gonna be focusing on them. You remember those monkey races? That's exactly what we're gonna be doing, but with one hand this time. Why? Because we are working with lighter weights. That means you have to pull higher up and keep for a second and then let it down, and then changing and then letting it down. Now, when you are going heavy, you can do both hands because you can be explosive and your traps work maximally. But on this lightweight, you have to put them under time, under tension, and full range of motion. That is the thing. If you want to make a lightweight heavy, you have to change system. And this is what we are doing now. So very simple, guys. Think that you want to scratch your armpit. Most of you guys can probably scratch your armpit. So that is the height the dumbbell need to come up in. So if you can actually scratch armpit, you don't want to be finishing with the dumbbell down here. That means you're having too heavy dumbbell. Your dumbbell needs to come up, all the way up. You are leaning slightly to the side so you can squeeze all of the traps up maximally, and then coming down and then working with the other hand. So this is alternated monkey races. This is how it looks in action, boys. And how you superset this? Well, after you've done maxed out the one hand, now you're just doing a double hand and rep them out. Here you can go explosive, help yourself with the feet, just explode and get the dumbbells as high as you can. That's it, guys. Try this session out. Let me know in the comments if you did it and what you thought about it. But I guarantee you guys, you've never felt light weights feel so heavy. Whoa! Time to build, man. Put notifications on.